So if you're looking at Chesterfield, wondering what can you get for about $500,000? What does that house look like and what can you expect? First of all, great question, and that is a really good budget to have in the Chesterfield area. So in this video, I'm gonna talk all about that, and I'm gonna show you some real life examples and take you inside a house in Chesterfield listed exactly for 500 grand. So let's get right to it. Hey, welcome to the channel or welcome back. My name is Jacob Peistrup. So we're talking all about Chesterfield today, and I'm gonna take you inside my team and I's latest listing. I gotta show you guys what we're up to, gotta show you this gorgeous house in Chesterfield because it's actually a really good example of what you can expect in Chesterfield. If you're looking somewhere, in the mid fours to the mid fives, this is a really good example exactly at $500,000. And as always, if you're looking to move to St. Louis and you want some help with that process, buying a house, buying a condo, my team and I are licensed realtors, so please send us a text or send us an email. That is the best way to get a hold of us. If you want to work together, we would absolutely love to help you. So Chesterfield, you're gonna see two different zip codes, and that's gonna be 63005 and 63017. The place we're looking at today is in 63017 in Marquette Schools, which is one of the top rated schools in St. Louis. It is one of the most sought after districts, and Chesterfield has a lot of these highly rated school districts, which is why it is a desirable neighborhood. It is a really popular part of town, especially with our clients who are moving here, because for a lot of people, schools is a top priority, and you basically can't go wrong in Chesterfield. So 2036 Meadowbrook Way Drive. This is our newest listing. We priced it exactly at $500,000, which is, in our opinion, a perfect price point to show the value and to generate an absurd amount of interest, which is what we've had going on this weekend with this listing. I mean, it really is beautiful. It is 40 years old, which is pretty much on par with what you'll see in 63017 specifically. It's beautiful, it's got updates, it is a really prime example of this Chesterfield neighborhood. Now 63005 is where you will see a lot of the newer construction homes, custom homes. You'll see a lot more in that kind of luxury price point because most of the new construction in Chesterfield, it definitely does exist. It's not hard to find, but it is always in those higher price points above, usually 700 or 800,000. It is just a phenomenal two-story home, 4 beds, 3 baths. Like, it is gorgeous. The neighborhood is beautiful. This is part of the Country Ridge neighborhood, which is a pretty big subdivision between Baxter and Clarkson Road. I mean, it is gorgeous. You will see some of the updates, the bathrooms, the kitchen, the basement. Like, it really is a well-maintained two-story in Chesterfield. The outdoor space is beautiful. I mean, you're looking at 1/3 of an acre, so that's a really good representation for Chesterfield. You're not gonna see this huge backyard for this house specifically, but it's not tiny. Like, if you want some space for the dogs or the kids to run around in the backyard and have some room to play, you will definitely find that here. You're not gonna be super cramped with your neighbors and people behind you. You got a little more room to breathe. Now, with any single family house in Chesterfield, if you're looking at 3 or 4 beds, you will see anything upwards of 350,000. So for us to have this at 500, it really is a good example of what you'll see around the median in Chesterfield. The median is 550 in Chesterfield, so we're pretty close to that. This is, again, a really good example of what you can expect for just kind of, the average house you'll see in Chesterfield. This is a solid example. Everything upstairs is beautiful. The bedrooms and that master bath with that skylight is one of my favorite parts of this house. The basement, there's a beautiful finished part, and then what's really cool, because one of my sellers here is a personal trainer at Burn, they turned it into their home gym. So that is a huge unfinished space. If you want a home gym, maybe a home office, a different studio, you'll definitely find that at a house like this. So 350 is really kind of the minimum for a house you will see in Chesterfield. And depending on your budget, they will really go anywhere up to $2, $3, $4 million for the luxury estates in Chesterfield. Like I said, new construction in Chesterfield will be on the higher end of price. So this is not an area like a lot of St. Charles County where you will see a bunch of new construction between 300 and 600. In Chesterfield, that is very tough to find. So anything new in Chesterfield for a house, usually going to be upwards of 700 and 800,000. And then a lot of these new communities and custom built homes are usually upwards of that $1 million price point in Chesterfield. There definitely are some examples of newer built neighborhoods. There's the Reserve, there's Feenup Farms, there's Burr Oaks, and then one of the big ones right now in Chesterfield is gonna be Wildhorse Village. So this is gonna be huge if you want a newly built house, townhome, or a condo. That is gonna bring a lot of brand new construction to Chesterfield. I do have a video coming out this week on Wildhorse Village, so stay tuned for that if you are interested specifically in the new downtown Chesterfield being built. I can tell you right now, the houses at Wildhorse Village are gonna be upwards of 800,000, and they expect the median to be around 1 million. The townhomes will probably be on the lower end of that spectrum, but that's kind of my point. New construction in Chesterfield, there is a premium for that. It is not going to be easy to find new construction or a newer house in Chesterfield under 700 or so. But like I said, for 500,000 at 40 years old, this is a really great example, and I'm grateful that these sellers were okay with us putting this on YouTube to showcase and to obviously market their home. Really great example. If you are interested in this, like I said, act fast, send us an email or send us a text, because we really priced this to get as much attention as we possibly could for this Chesterfield home. Again, if you are moving to Chesterfield or somewhere else in the St. Louis area and want some help with that, send us an email, send us a text. That is the best way to get in touch. Let's get that conversation started and get you here to Chesterfield. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you take care. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next episode on the Living St. Louis channel.